Well, right, I have just put some heat and bond on the back of this here. This here is going to be for a mermaid shirt, so get that done. Make sure that's in line with the two. Yeah, I'll put it over that way a bit because that looks a bit... Okay. So yeah, I've got to put my stop in there, so I will unlock and cut. Got that in time, thank God. That seems good. It's alright. Right. Okay, take that out. Well, I decided to place some adverts, do some Etsy ads. I only did $2 a day, which is still enough for me. I don't, you know, I can't afford to just keep spending money on ads. And it has worked because usually, I mean, it's took me so long just to get 6 sales. So in the last couple of days, I've got 2 sales, which is good going for me because, like I said, they're very few and far between at the moment. So yeah, okay, I haven't made any money on it, but it's still getting my things out there for people to purchase. So hopefully I'll build up some sales and then get a bit of a reputation, hopefully for build up a good reputation. I've got 1 sale from America, and that's for a dragon shirt, and this one here is for the UK. So yeah, I'm hoping postage and everything is not going to be too bad because they want it as a rush order. It's now, what date are we on now? We're the 13th today, I think it is, of January, and they want it by the 22nd, so that's 9 days. Usually they say large letters and stuff, because this will come under large letter. It takes about 5 days to get to America, so I'm hoping that I'm going to send it tracked and signed for, and hope that they get it on time. Yeah, so we'll see, but it's all a learning curve, learning curve, what do you want to call it? We'll see what happens. Right, okay, that's alright. I like to get as close to the edge as possible, make it tidy, but usually the satin stitch, if it's a good design, will cover some of this, you know, most of this. So there we go, that'll do. Right, pop that back on the machine. I have a feeling my bobbin is going to run out soon, so I have to keep an eye on that. Well, just one of those things I'm going to have to do. There we go. We've run out of what appears to be bobbin. Let's have a look. Oh no. Why is that sticking? There's always something, isn't there? Looks alright there. Let's check. See if I can just get it going again. See what happens. Oh. Got to get some fabric now for the hair. Right, so she wanted red hair, so it's like Ariel's, the mermaid. So I think this is about the right red for Ariel. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to get some of that heat and bonded. Right, it's a bit of a mess here. Yeah, I think we made the right colour choice there. So pop this lot back over here a minute. And get some heat and bond on this. I'm going to use, because I've got a fresh piece out. Off, so if we put that back on. Right. There. Put that there for a minute. Wait for the heat press to heat up a minute. Right, let's give this a quick press. You can do this with an iron, doesn't matter. I've just got a heat press, it's easy for me. I use this as well, not all the time, just whenever. I usually use it for when I do put some heat and bond on this stuff here, because it's like a plasticky material, just to give it some protection. Turn that off again because I don't want it left on. Let it cool down a bit before you take the paper off, because then it will set. The glue gives the glue time to set. There we go. Doesn't have to be long. There we go. There, done. Let me pop that back over here now. Let's bring you over. Okay. There we go. Right. Take that off. Right. Let's do it this way. here. This leathery material here is a lot, it's not a lot harder, it's different to cut. It does seem a bit, you know, more difficult to cut into because of the thickness. I do like using it though. Don't forget, you can get the scale fabric, the pink here, and various other colours from my Etsy store. Very reasonably priced, so take a look at that and feel free to check that out. Right, put this back on the machine. Have to get my camera equipment out so that I can take a picture of this before I send it off tomorrow. I'll set that up at some point. I like that, it looks quite effective. Definitely looks a bit like Ariel. Let's get some more of that green. I will definitely pop this one on my Etsy store. There's another one I've done the other day. I should also pop that on there as well. Now I've got my camera equipment out. Right, okay, put that back on. Right, I have this design here, which I'm doing for somebody, but they haven't sent me the name yet. So, it's a rush order as well. So it's a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that name there. And then I might sew that out, then leave it on the hoop. Then pop the name in and transfer it back over to the USB. Whenever they get back to me. So I think I'll sew all this out. Let's see. Let's send it to USB as it is. Copy and replace. Okay. Right, that's that done. So hopefully all being well. If I get that done, then all I've got to do is put the name in. So it's that done. Stuff ready now for this next one. The black t-shirt, age 3 to 4. Make sure that's right. Put that in there. I'm going to press this with the press. Ready. Okay, and some of that. Just of that. Right, that's ready now as well. So look. There we go. All done. Okay. turned out alright actually. There we go. Okay, let's take this off the hoop, get this other one on. Take the stuff out of that in a minute. Let's get this one in now. Can't beat these magnetic hoops, I don't think. They're so much easier than the screw ones. And if you get used to eyeing it in, just feeling your way around the t-shirt to measure in the centre. And like I say, I don't always, I've got this small, hang on, this stuff here, stabiliser, and it's not quite big enough like to cover the entire hoop, so I want to use it up, so I just pop it in underneath this and over the arm of the machine. So we'll go and put this on the machine now. Okay, right, just pop that there a minute. Put this over. Make sure everything's out of the way and get that, and like I say, slide it over the arm and just under the t-shirt. There we go, and that should catch then and sort itself out. Right, I'm gonna got the camera sort of like held between my knees, trying to, not the camera but the tripod, trying to show you a bit of a close-up. There we go. Right. It's me, if it feels really loose, I don't didn't touch it in case I make it go out of place. Something's got caught. Uh-oh. Oh God. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this. Right. I'm gonna just snip that off there a minute. Take that out. Check that. It's not going to matter too much because it's a stitch underneath, just to show me where to put my next bit of fabric. So I'm not going to worry about that, but I need to sort this out. So there's rethreading. Right, do that. It's my handy tool. Right, hopefully that's all right. So I think it reached the end of its stitch, so I'm gonna pop some of this on. No, hang on, it's the green fabric. So had to stop that quickly because I hadn't put a stop in. So right, let's go and cut this out. Right, I'm just going to take this off of here. I only use just one piece of backing. It's a nice thickness. I forget what thickness it is actually. off these ends, all these little bits of fabric, thread should I say. Doesn't matter so much in the middle of the pattern because it's not gonna come through onto the t-shirt. It's only these edges really, just so that when we put the tender touch on the back, it doesn't make the threads more prominent on the front, if you know what I mean. I get most of the stabiliser off. It doesn't always matter. You don't get it all. Yeah. Do. Don't end up cutting into the t-shirt and ruining it. Right, here we go. Rubbish. I'll press the front first. I'm going to use this sheet here. Now my machine threads have stopped. That's not looking very good. I'll just sort that out now. Right. Right, that's that sorted. Put this in here. This helps to adhere all the stuff that's been heat and bonded, all the material, to the t-shirt, hence giving it more stability and less likely to bubble up. I'm going to use this to give it some protection. You can use an iron if you haven't got a heat press, you don't have to have a heat press. Lovely. That looks really nice. I'm going to do the bottom. Take that sticker out there. That bit of rubbish. of a crease in it there that I won't like. Try and iron it out a bit. It's okay. Right, there we go. So that's done. Okay, now to take some pictures. So, let's fold these ones. Oh dear, that was clever. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the number. So now I've used, oh dear, I've used a number 2 instead of a number 7. Help. Oh my goodness. Oh, right. Well, I did, for some reason my machine did all this here in green and it's meant to be brown. So now that one's wrong as well. So I'm doing really well here. One of these days I might get something right. So instead of doing a 7, I did a 2. So that's no good now. And no one would want that, because what's the chances of someone being called Millie that's turned 2 and fits into size 5 to 6? Not much. So that was a waste of time as well. Oh dear, we're doing well, aren't we? So hopefully we'll learn by our mistake. Well, I'll learn by my mistakes. I won't hold my breath though. I certainly won't hold my breath. Right, so this one here I'm going to put onto my Etsy shop as is, without a name, just like that. I mean, somebody might want something like that without a name on it, but just will put a picture on Etsy. You never know. So give it a fold. I'll put my camera equipment away. There. There we go. I'm just going to leave it like that. Take a picture. That's that. In the UK there's a shop called B&M, and in there they sell loads of things, household items, some foodstuffs, blankets, cushions, all sorts of stuff, furniture. Anyway, I did have to take a trip today into my town. I don't go out very often, but I did today because I desperately needed to get something, and I thought if I leave early enough then I can avoid all the rush and everything. And actually when I got there it was like just opening and there was hardly anybody about, which is ideal. I love it like that. So going around picking up the couple of things that I had to get, because I'm finding it really hard to do shopping online. It's a pain, and you don't really need to know all this anyways. I'm trying to justify why I went in there, so I don't have to justify myself to anybody. Not being rude. Okay. Anyway, so on my way around I thought, oh, this fleecy stuff here is ideal for doing appliques on shirts, and probably a lot of other things like making in the hoop teddies and stuff like that. And that cost me £5, and it's actually 125 centimetres by 150, which I think it's fair enough. If you don't want to buy massive bolts of this stuff, and it's there. I mean, £5, you can't really go wrong with that, can you? So I bought that colour, and I bought a nice creamy colour. So we'll see how that fares. I did pick up a non-essential item as well, a duvet cover for the bed. I liked it, but see, it's really nice, like a soft velvety plush pink with a metallic rose gold leopard pattern. Now this here is a king size, and I keep looking at it and thinking I could actually use that and cut it all up, but I don't really know if I want to do that. But I don't think I will, because I bought it for the bed, and yeah, I think I'll keep it for the bed. But like I say, if you're looking for material out there that you know, that is a really nice fabric. It's a velvety, metallic velvet, and it really does, it feels lovely, and I think it would look great on shirts, embroidered into shirt designs, appliques and stuff. And imagine how much you'd have there. That would last quite a while, and for 30 quid, not bad. So there you go. Those were the 3 things that I picked up, along with a couple of other things that I needed. So yeah, all in all, we'll see. I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to do a design on the PE design program, and I might do a video about it, and if I do, it will be on the end of this one. Okay, but yeah, just needed to tell you that. So